Thank you so much for joining this channel. So, this is a special session, or you can say a separate playlist that will be used for the future also. But I am making one or two videos just to give you an idea what is agency. So, maybe you will encounter in future what is agency, but let me give you some idea. So, what is Microsoft agency? So, by the end of this, session, you will understand agency, why Microsoft created the agency architecture, little bit core implementation, life cycle, agency hub, right? And how agency differ from semantic kernel that we have already playlist, Microsoft Agentic framework, real world developer use cases. So in the agency, so far, if you see when you design any agent, what are the things we need to do manually, right? We have to write prompt, we have to write set up memory, knowledge, tools, MCP integration separately, workflows, human interval. I think those who are following my channel, they know that in the Microsoft AI Cloud Foundry playlist, I already discussed these things separately. So there are multiple things. Right? It is provided everything is required to create enterprise. These things are required. Think of a agency as a complete developer toolkit or package for building AI system. It will include everything. You no need to separately do this activity, right, while building the agent. So that is the whole purpose of agency. Agency can use agentic runtime, either the Copilot CLI or the Cloud Core. But whatever activities we mention that we generally do in building the agent, either prompt, memory, knowledge, tool, MCP, workflows, human interval, human approval, human in the loop, durable exception, multi-agent, all things, all this feature will be available in a single toolkit that is called agency. So that Microsoft is building up. Maybe it will come in the future, or it is already being used, but not in a broader perspective, limited perspective. So why agency? So traditionally what we do, as I said, AI require developer to manually connect. You have to select the model separately. You will use the prompt, then you have to set up memory, tool calling for web search, knowledge for rack system, state management for for session management, orchestration for supervisor agent. But agent simplifies this by providing a unified developer experience, like a package. Faster development, standard project structure, CLI tooling. You have heard about Azure CLI or Angular CLI. It is a Copilot CI, agency CLI. Local development will be easy, extensible through MCP. Azure integration will be easy. So what is the architecture? So developer will talk to the agency CLI. Agency CLI internally use the either the Copilot CLI or Cloud Code as the agentic runtime, which will cover prompt, memory, knowledge, tool, MCP, and that internally talk to the LLM and enterprise system. So what is agency CLI or agent CLI? So this is like a .NET. It's a command prompt. It will help you to create, build, test, and run agent. Agent AI worker that performs works, right? So customer support agent, code review agent. These are agents, right? Just giving you an idea. Prompt. How to write a prompt? You have to give a system prompt and a user prompt. Memory that stores the conversational context, so that you don't need to start from the beginning. Knowledge, that is for a specific data which is specific to the company, that can be used from SharePoint, PDF, or APIs. Okay, they're not, that doesn't change over the time. Always good for rack system. Tools, live data you need, or you need to connect to the external system, you need to put out, because agent require a tool when they need to get a latest data, okay, to avoid any hallucination. MCP, it is like a super setup tool which will actually help you to connect instead of multiple, the tool. You can use one protocol to connect the entire system, like Gmail CLI or GitHub CLI or Telegram CLI, sorry, Telegram MCP, Gmail MCP. Workflow we already discussed in another channel, but again, I am telling you that workflow is nothing but, is a business process to execute where multiple agents are involved. Planner agent, support agent, but your workflow will be created, how it will be finished, either sequentially or parallelly. Human in the loop, when there is any security reason or any high risk, that time human intervention may come. Even you have seen in the Google Flow, if you are asking to build an, uh, video, it will ask, do you want to use that much of at much amount of credit? Approve what is approved. So human interval also, because the moment you give approve, it will again continue where it left off. So agent lifecycle, user request, then it will see prompt, whatever you discuss, right? Prompt is user is giving prompt, memory, if there is any conversational story, if there is any private data to be, referred to the knowledge, tool selection, like what tool you need to use, any web search or any, API connectivity that we can do, LLM for reasoning, so that we can give you the right prompt and it will give you the data, give you the response, action, response, save memory. So where agency fits, semantic kernel we already discussed, that is for OpenAI SDK. You can directly talk to your application will talk to the LLM through the semantic kernel as a, interface. Microsoft Agent Framework, just like a LangGraph, LangChain, Agent Framework can be used for build agent orchestration. So Azure Cloud Foundry managed platform, but Agentic Framework is actually will give you that you will create the same agent in the Azure Cloud Foundry, but with more control through the code. MCP over for connecting, external tools through a protocol. Azure AI Cloud Foundry, we already doing that. That is AI models and enterprise services. Now agency is that is nothing but whatever we are doing separately, manually, that you can do in a package, that is called developer toolkit, and that comes to the CLI also. And the baseline is either Copilot CLI or the Cloud Code. The same agent we will create, but the Agile agency will help you to develop this faster manner with a single package. So hope you understand this CLI part. So if I go, so a user can create application to this web app, mobile app and everything. You can use the agent CLI also. That is another option. Ultimately, it will turn to the agent SDK. Four capabilities that we already discussed: prompt, memory, knowledge, tool, MCP workflow, human in the loop, runtime, Copilot CLI, Cloud CLI, but also the cross-cutting concern like context management, um, security guardrail, error handling. LLM, you can use OpenAI models, Azure Cloud Foundry, and for RAG system, you can Azure AI search, vector database, file documents, MCP server maybe file. So entire thing can be done through the agency, which will have everything as a toolkit. So that is a concept. Just remember it. It may help in the future. Thank you.